Your cat isn't a pet, not even close. Your cat is a world-class strategist who has been playing the human race for 10,000 years. When a cat walks into your house, it's not surrendering. It has calculated your species' fatal weakness and turned you into a lifetime poop scooper and free resource bank. And the funniest part? You're still sitting there, blushing because it purred at you. Think about it. There are over 40 species in the feline family. Tigers, endangered. Lions, endangered. Leopards, endangered. But the descendants of the Near Eastern wildcat, they've conquered the planet. They didn't do it with raw power. They did it with a survival intelligence that hacks human nature to the bone. 10,000 years ago, humans learned to farm. We had granaries, but we had two massive bugs in our operating system. We could store grain but couldn't stop rats. And we had high IQs but zero defense against cute, emotional blackmail. The African wildcat was the first gambler to see our hand. And trust me, it didn't care about your grain. It targeted your biological instincts. It approached the campfire not to compromise, but to hunt. Catching rats was just the foot in the door to crack open human civilization. Scientists call this self-domestication. Humans didn't choose cats. Cats chose us. You might think dogs and cats are both domesticated, but that is a massive misconception. Dogs literally changed their DNA to please us. They evolved amylase genes to eat our scraps, altered their skull shapes, and learned to read our facial expressions. Dogs actually rebuilt themselves to fit our world. But cats? In 10,000 years, their carnivorous digestive systems haven't budged. Their solitary social genes? Untouched. Their hunting skills? Razor sharp. They never planned to adapt to you. They planned to make you adapt to them. A study by Wes Warren's team at Washington University found that while dogs are genetically worlds apart from wolves, house cats are almost identical to wildcats. Only 13 genes have significantly changed, focusing on three things: memory, fear response, and reward learning. In plain English, cats only learn how to remember who feeds them, how not to be afraid of humans, and how to feel happy when they get a treat. Everything else, the killing instinct, the territorial drive, is the original factory setting. Science calls them semi-domesticated. They've lived with us for 10 millennia but kept an emergency exit in their DNA. If you leave a house cat in the wild, its offspring can revert to a fully wild state in just 3 or 4 generations. And here you are, moved to tears because it depends on you. Now, let's talk about their most terrifying weapon, the acoustic hack. Wildcats don't meow at each other. That is a language cats invented specifically to manipulate humans. Research from the University of Sussex found that cats have 2 types of purrs. There's the happy purr, and then there's the solicitation purr. In the solicitation purr, they hide a high-pitched cry within the low-frequency rumble. This frequency, between 300 and 600 hertz, perfectly overlaps with the frequency of a human infant's cry. When non-cat owners hear this, brain scans show their nurturing centers light up. They feel an uncontrollable urge to respond. Every time your cat meows, it's hijacking your parental instincts. You think it's being sweet. It's actually a biological signal hijack. Then there's the scent marking. When a cat rubs its head or cheek against you, you think it's love. It's actually stamping you. They have glands on their cheeks that secrete pheromones. Rubbing you is just a way of saying, this human is my private property. In a cat's mind, there is no such thing as a master. There is only my territory and the human who serves me. Your fancy cat bed, the scratching post, the premium food, to them, those are just the spoils of a successful hustle. It gets crazier. Cats managed a double-track domestication. One group in the Near East, and thousands of years later, another in ancient Egypt. The Egyptians literally turned them into gods. If you killed a cat, you got the death penalty. The cats didn't change a bit. It was the humans who shifted from rat-catching partners to worshippers. By 2017, DNA studies showed that cats spread across the world at the exact same pace as human trade. But they weren't always carried by us. They followed us. Where there was grain, there were rats. Where there were rats, there were cats. When we built ships, they hopped on for a free ride. Cats used the global trade networks humans spent thousands of years building to spread their genes to every continent except Antarctica. There are over 600 million house cats today. In terms of genetic expansion, they are more successful than humans. Why only the African wildcat? It's about flight distance. Most big cats run when a human gets within 50 to 100 meters. The wildcat's distance is only 10 to 15 meters. It calculated that human settlements were high-reward, low-risk environments. It wasn't brave, It was a cold, calculated investment. The irony is that we still think of cats as vulnerable creatures that need our protection. Meanwhile, humans have built a multi-billion-dollar pet industry for them. We invented cat litter, automatic feeders, and we've turned cat videos into the premier currency of the internet. We even redesign our cities and social systems to accommodate them. A species that made zero genetic compromises has convinced the masters of the universe to redistribute global resources for their comfort. That's not domestication. That's a one-way harvest. Tonight, when you open that expensive can of tuna, watch your cat. It'll sniff it, take a bite, and walk away without looking back. In this 10,000-year relationship, who's really the one who got domesticated? What is your cat doing right now? Let me know in the comments. Is it giving you that cold, judgmental stare while you work your shift to pay for its treats?